Hey everybody, Rebecca here for a quick video before I have to leave for work. This is actually a good strategy for me. I should probably do it more often because I have to leave here in a little bit, so that's going to keep me from rambling too much in my video.
The sad thing is, I really do believe myself when I say these things when I'm making these videos, and then I end up rambling anyway and end up being in a huge rush to get to work on time. I did make it, but yeah, maybe this is not a good strategy to film before work after all.
But anyway, today's topic is going to be the extra income that I earned in the month of August, whether it be passive or active income. I've been doing these videos for a few months now, and honestly, every time I add it up, I am shocked to see how much extra income I'm bringing in every month. It's really helpful to quantify it that way for me, because when you're in the midst of just working overtime every other week and doing all of the small things that I do to bring in extra income, things like the rebate apps that I use, this YouTube channel brings in some income. You don't realize how it all adds up to be a significant amount until you start actually quantifying it every month. So with that said, let me first dive into my passive income spreadsheet that I have, where I track all the passive income that I earned, and then we'll go over all the extra stuff that I do that's more active, like overtime. All right, here we are looking at my passive income spreadsheet. I hope the dryer noise isn't too loud for y'all in the background. Just life, doing what I can do before I have to leave for work here. But this Google Sheets spreadsheet is available for a free download if y'all like the look of this. If you'd like to track your own income every month, you can add in your own categories that apply to you if you want. Check the first link down in the description box below if you are interested in that. Starting at the top, we will look at my dividend and options trading income for the month of August, which y'all can see here is absolutely nothing. So yeah, I did not do any options trades in August because this was the last month where home renovations were going on, and I needed every bit of the extra money that I had available for those home renovations, and actually a little bit extra beyond that too. We'll get to that in a little bit though. And as far as dividends go, I no longer have an individual dividend stock portfolio with M1 Finance. I ended up selling that and just going straight into ETFs and indexes, because that's simpler than having a dividend portfolio right now. So all of the Vanguard ETFs and indexes that I invest in have quarterly dividend payments, and I did not get any dividends in August. I won't get dividends again until I think the end of September. But as far as year-to-date totals go for my options and dividend income, y'all can see this column O is where I keep track of everything I have earned passively year-to-date, and this is looking pretty nice. My options income so far this year is pretty good for me. I know there's people out there that do a lot more options than I do and have a lot larger income, but this is just something that I keep very passive and strictly do on the side that I use my extra cash for. So to have brought in an almost extra $2,400 so far this year, it's pretty nice. Looking at the app section in my passive income spreadsheet, this is whenever I make any purchases, you guys, I never pay full price for anything because I always end up saving that receipt and using it in one or all of these different apps that I use to get cash back on purchases that I make every month. Starting at the top with Ibotta, this one is mainly when I go grocery shopping, I'll use it, and I didn't really have a whole lot of rebates that applied to me for August, so I only got $1.50 back on my usual grocery shopping trips. Fetch Rewards is another receipt scanning app where you can scan in any receipts, like when you go to a restaurant, when you go grocery shopping, when I go get gas for my car, I can scan that receipt into Fetch Rewards. I have also linked to my Amazon account with Fetch Rewards, so I earn points every time I make an Amazon purchase. It's not much, but it does add up over time. So for the month of August, I earned 93 cents on Fetch rewards. So far this year, I've gotten back almost $10 there. CoinOut is another receipt scanning app that you can scan any receipt into that you get, and they will give you a few pennies for every receipt that you scan in. For example, I just went to McDonald's to get me an iced coffee before work because my refrigerator is still broken, so I have no cream, so I can't make coffee here at home unless I want to drink it black, which I love myself and I don't want to do that. So, yeah, I went to McDonald's to get an iced coffee, $1.91 for a large iced coffee. I scanned the receipt into CoinOut and it gave me 9 cents. I don't know how they calculate what every receipt is worth, but it doesn't matter to me. Every receipt that I get back, I just scan it into the app and I get a few pennies back. Next after that is Get Upside. Actually, I should rename this because I think this app now is just called Upside. I have had it for a long time and I use it every time I fill up my car. And more recently, the app has also started adding in restaurants that are near you. They will also give you a percentage cash back for any restaurant spending on qualified restaurants in the area. They have a little map that you can see when you open up the app and you can see which restaurants are available in your area. So for example, while my refrigerator has been down here recently, I have gone to Domino's a few times to just get some quick pizza to eat while I'm waiting for that part to come in to fix my refrigerator, and they have a pretty good rebate available for Domino's. The last couple times that I've gone to Domino's for some pizza, they have had 25% back off of your order, which is pretty nice because Domino's also, they always have some kind of sale going on online, so you can get a good deal when you order online. So I almost never pay full price for anything that I buy anymore. A few pennies here and there, it adds up over time. Y'all can see year to date just from the Upside app, I've earned almost $25 so far this year. $30 for my Ibotta, $11 from CoinOut. All of this stuff adds up. That's almost $80 for the year just for taking a few seconds, sorry for the cat paw reaching over the top of my laptop there, but just for taking a few seconds and scanning your receipt into an app or thinking before you place an online order for whatever you're trying to buy. Maybe there's a rebate somewhere out there online. Maybe I can use one of the apps I have. So yeah, all of these apps I find super helpful and I use them every single month. If y'all are not using these, I do have referral links for them down below. They usually have some kind of sign-on bonus, both for a new user and for the person who refers you, if y'all are interested in any of those. The next section here is my side hustle, my referrals, my affiliate links, all of that. And you can see this section is pretty bare as well. Starting at the top here with AdSense, this is the ad revenue that I earned from you guys watching my YouTube videos. So for August, I earned $59.24, and ad revenue has been down recently. So last year I was earning enough to get paid on YouTube every single month, which means I was getting over $100. I was meeting that threshold every single month, and I was not uploading much more than what I do now already. Plus, I didn't have as many subscribers last year. So yeah, ad revenue is down on the whole, but that's how it goes. It just varies. This is why people who do YouTube as a full-time job, they always end up diversifying and doing something else. They will end up selling courses. They'll have things like an Etsy shop or a Patreon, things like that to kind of help diversify their income. They may have merchandise, you know. So this channel is not big enough for any of that. So I'm just taking whatever AdSense revenue that I earn, and I'm grateful for it because getting this channel monetized was never the goal. Doing this channel to keep myself focused on my personal finances was the goal of starting this channel, and just documenting the journey for myself. That way I can look back someday when I do reach financial independence and retire early and really just relive the journey and be proud of myself for digging myself out of the debt that I had and building enough wealth that allows me to buy my own freedom back, to have freedom of time again. That is the goal for the channel here ultimately. I want to be financially independent so that I can do what I want with my time that I have here on this earth. But for August, all my other sources of side hustle income, my referrals, my Amazon affiliate links, no sales or anything there. Y'all can see I'm not killing it with the Amazon affiliate links. I've only earned $15.64 for the whole year. I have not gotten any referrals from Earnest so far this year, but I'm not surprised there. With interest rates going up, there's not a lot of people interested in refinancing their student loans. Also, with all of the, student loan forgiveness that is probably happening, not a lot of people are interested in refinancing student loans. So I used to get a referral here every once in a while, but I'm not surprised that has kind of dried up this year, and that's fine. I still do like Earnest. They certainly helped me pay off my student loans a hell of a lot faster than I would have if I had kept my 10.29% interest rate that I had on them. So yeah, if and when interest rates start coming back down, maybe people will be interested in refinancing student loans again at some point in the future. So I'll keep this referral link down in the description box for anybody who wants to use it going forward. Ko-Fi, this is my Ko-Fi page where I have all of these spreadsheets that are available as a free download. They don't cost anything, but every once in a while I do get someone who tips me on there. Did not get anything in August. And then lastly, M1 Finance is one of the brokerages that I use for investing. I love them. Super simple platform, great for beginners. Love the user interface, love the automation. It's super easy to set up. And every once in a while, I will get a referral for M1 Finance as well. So not in August. I did not get any in July either. But so far this year, I've earned $100 there for referrals with M1 Finance. So that's nice. So total for this section for the month is only the AdSense revenue, the $59.24. Lastly here, my credit card reward points. So my Fidelity card looks like it should have just burst into flames this month with the amount of rewards that I got on my Fidelity card. But the reason this was so high is because all of the materials that I needed for the exterior of the house to remodel, I was able to put all of those on my Fidelity card, earn the points for that, and then I paid it off immediately later in the month. So that was almost $10,000 alone worth of exterior materials for the house. So that means that I earned a whole lot of cash back for my Fidelity card. I didn't use my Apple card very much in August. I only got $7.45 there for cash back. So yeah, most of this was my Fidelity card, but I ended up earning almost $240 worth of credit card reward points back for the month of August, just because I had some majorly large purchases there. So my total for August is not as good as it was for July. I had almost $670 passively in July. August, I'm only down at $310, but that's all right. So far for the year, I've earned over $4,000 in passive income. Every little bit helps. I will take what I can get. Now let's discuss the active income that I earned for the month of August. All right, since my passive income spreadsheet is just for passive income, I just make notes in my planner every month, keeping track of the active income that I earned. I'm debating whether or not I should just rename that passive income spreadsheet as extra income spreadsheet and then add in a line item for extra active income earned. I'll probably do that for next year, honestly. This year I'll just leave the spreadsheet as passive income. That way I can keep track of all of the more passive income sources separately from the active income, and then next year we'll just total up all of the extra income that I earned for the whole year and see how much that ends up being. Because with the work situation being what it is, y'all know I am getting a lot of overtime. I have gotten a lot of overtime. I will continue to get a lot of overtime going into the future. My workplace is just hurting for ultrasound staff. So I don't see the overtime stopping anytime soon for me, you guys. And that is really the largest source of extra income that I get every single month, is the overtime that I earn from my job. So let's start with that. Hello, Rollo, making an appearance. Overtime earned in the month of August totaled $1,060.87. Now, of course, this is all gross income, so that is before taxes take effect, but I still count it because since this goes into my paycheck, some of that money is also going into my work-sponsored retirement account, so I get to keep it pre-tax. But yeah, figuring out the taxes on it and how much is left over coming to me after the overtime is a bit too much of a headache for this video, so I just keep track of the gross amount of extra income that I earn every month from the overtime. The only other source of active income that I had for August was when I sold my AirPods that I wasn't using anyway, and I earned $80 there. So that means that my total extra income earned for the month of August was $1,450.61. And yes, the bulk of that is the overtime for sure. But y'all, every time I do this video, I think to myself, okay, how much extra income have I earned this month? It never feels like it's going to be over $1,000 or really anything significant, but it always ends up being that way because of the overtime mainly. But yes, the other sources of income do count for something. And for the last couple of months here, I have found things to sell around the house, and that helps. So yeah, I am grateful for every little bit of extra income that I can bring in. Just to compare the month of August to the month of July, in July, I earned almost $1,600 worth of extra income. I was just under it at $1,599.29. So again, that's a significant amount of extra income there. And the same thing was true for June too. I'm pretty sure it was like $1,300 or $1,400 for June. So y'all, this is pretty significant extra income that I am earning every month. So yes, the overtime is tough, but I'm going to keep taking advantage of it while I can. The plan for this extra income that I'm bringing in every month, this is what I really wanted to discuss with you guys, because all of this extra income is not income that I have ever counted towards my FIRE journey, meaning that this isn't income that I plan on getting, that I have calculated into how long I think it's going to take me to reach financial independence and retire early. This is just extra. When I initially made my FIRE calculations way back when, years ago, I have since changed my FIRE number, but when I first initially made my FIRE calculations to try and figure out a timeline, how long it was going to take me to do this, I thought at least it would be 10, 12 years. I did not count in any YouTube income. I still don't count in YouTube income. I don't count the fact that this channel could grow and keep gaining subscribers over time, and the income there will go up. I did not account for overtime at work, even though that is almost always something that I get at my job. I did not count in raises for my job every year. I didn't count bonuses from my job every year. All of the referral links that I have, the affiliate links that I have, I'm not counting that either because it's not income that can be guaranteed, so I prefer to keep things on a conservative calculation as far as timelines go. Honestly, I probably should recalculate my FIRE timeline sometime, but I think that I will wait to do that until next year sometime. Reason being, all of the extra income that I have right now is going towards paying my mom back the $15,000 that she lent me to allow me to finish up the last couple of projects here at the house, just so I could get my renovations here completely done while my contractor was here and available. I could have put off the last couple of things around here. I could have changed plans a little bit and not really done everything that I wanted to do. But my mom was kind enough and generous enough to allow me to borrow $15,000 to help finish everything around here while my contractor was here and working and available. So I went ahead and took it, used it for the renovations, but with all this extra income that I am earning, I have to pay her back first. And I did some calculations last night at work while it was slower, and I am aiming for, by the end of this year, to have paid her back at least $10,000 of that. I'm hoping more. And I am still slightly hopeful that my work is going to do some kind of bonus for us in ultrasound that have stuck around through all of this mass exodus of employees leaving. I was speaking with one of the other ultrasound techs yesterday that works for this company, and she's been there a long time. She's been there since the last time my company had a mass exodus of ultrasound techs, and the last time this happened, they did end up doing retention bonuses for the employees that stuck around. So that was different management back then, of course, but I'm still hopeful that the management we have now is going to do something to really recognize the employees who have stuck around. And y'all, if I'm especially lucky, I am hoping that they will do something for employees like me, where they will take the time to go back and look and calculate how many extra hours each of their employees has pulled during this staffing shortage, during this COVID crisis. And I am hoping that they will do something to recognize those employees like me who have worked so much overtime in the last couple of years. If they could take the time to look at what my normal schedule is supposed to be, look at the number of hours that I've actually worked over the last couple of years, and even if they did something as simple as like an extra $5 an hour for every extra hour that I worked over the last year or two. Y'all, if you've been following me on the channel for a while, that would be some significant bonus for me. There was a period of time in 2021 where I was working either 6 or 7 nights a week, all 12-hour shifts, just to help cover at my job. So yeah, I have really been cranking out the overtime. I sincerely hope that they will do something for employees like me who have gone way far above and beyond the call of duty to help cover shifts. But that's just a hope. Hope is not a strategy. So yeah, we'll see what happens there, and of course I'll keep you guys posted. So far, the communication to me from management has been absolutely zero. I have no idea what their plans are for the department. I have no idea what they're cooking up in the background, trying to solve all of our department's problems. But if I hear anything about it, then, you know, I'll keep you guys updated. I am hopeful for good news there, but maybe that's just me being an optimist. Anyway, I said this video was going to be quick. Clearly I have lied. It is now a little bit after 5 o'clock, so I am going to have to start packing for work and head out the door and report for another shift on duty. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this extra income video. If you guys aren't tracking this, really give it a try for a few months. Not only is it just nice to see how small things add up, but it gives you a baseline goal to try to beat every single month. And then when you collect enough data points throughout the entire year, it's really kind of amazing to see how everything adds up over the year. So yeah, check out that first link in the description down below. You can download the spreadsheet that I made for free and modify it for your own use. It's a very simple spreadsheet, so you guys can change it around to suit your own needs if you want. And appreciate you guys watching this one as always, and I'll catch you in my next video, y'all. Bye.